Morning YouTube, Scott from SC Landscaping on a wet day in the northeast of England, and today we're going to be pruning a bit of lavender which I shall spin you around for. And it is just these here, and all we're going to be doing is taking last year's growth off, which is this stuff here. Now there'll be very little waste to take away, because what I tend to do in the middle is just trim it 3 or 4 times, and because they're so dense the material just disappears into the plants and rots down. There'll be a bit to blow on the footpath, but that's it. And with lavenders, they're a lovely plant when they start off, and you get 6 or 7 year out of them, but these are starting to get really tall now. And the problem is, if you open it up here, you can only prune them so far, because if you go into the old wood they don't come back. So you see here how over the years they've grown, so you can only tip them. So what tends to happen is you get, like I say, 5, 6, 7 years out of them, depending on the growing conditions. And then unless you've got an area where they can just keep growing, they tend to get long and leggy and horrible. So these plants here are about 4 year old. They've probably got, looking at them with the area we've got, probably another 3 or 4 years left in them before they'll be up to here. And like I say, if I was to hack back into this now, they wouldn't come back this year. So it's just a light trim, and let's get on with it. Weapon of choice being the HLA 65 with the AP300S battery. And like I say, it's just a matter of just So that's pretty much it. And as you can see, there's no rubbish there apart from a bottle in there which we'll need picking out, but all the small stuff, it's just lost in the area. It won't blow out or anything. There's a little bit on the path, but apart from that, it will just decompose. So part 1 done. Like I say, nothing to take away, because the ground cover in amongst there is all covering everything, so it's not like normal shrubs where you're pruning around them and then there's a little bit in the middle where you need to get your rake in and then just a blow up, and that's it. So I've got a few more areas to do down there, but I'll just keep blowing as I go, that little bit there, and we'll shoot down the rest of those areas. So tidy, a couple of beds just to weed in the middle now, but apart from that, all tidy and ready to flower again. Got our bulbs coming through, spring bulbs all the way along there. But that is basically it. Like I say, you can't go too far into them. You're just going back to last year's growth. Some of them grow at different rates than others, hence the changes in sizes. But that is pretty much it. Got some more to do down the bottom there, but you can see by losing the stuff in the middle, that's the only pile that we've got of rubbish on the floor there, which is that little bit. And we haven't left any rubbish behind though, because you can't see it and it's lost in amongst it. And that is job complete. Just the beds where we've been stood, a few weeds, just a general winter tidy now around the bulbs and things that's coming up in the middle. So there we go.